field user is going to enter manually. Now, processing fees, forget about processing fees. Rate of interest, already you are updating one of the field, right? Rate of interest, already you are updating one of the field, either 10 or 15 or 20 or whatever, depends on the loan, right? Suppose it is education loan, you are updating 10, or personal loan 11, something like that. You are storing value in one field. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Now simply forget about type of education, type of the loan. Why? Because already interest is updated based on the type. Already user is entered amount based on the type only, right? So if user is selecting education, how much loan he required is entered into the amount field. And this formula field written by default, it is a 10 value, right? Already you have the interest value and amount. How to calculate now? So simple, right? Amount into interest divided by 100. Something like one formula is there, right? Calculate total EMI amount or maybe interest amount, something that you can calculate like this directly. Forget about type of the loan, because of already interest is updated based on the type only. Whatever field you are using here, rate of interest, that field you can refer here. Hope you clear.
Okay, sir.
Means you have to create a separate field for rate of interest, and also that interest field you have to refer these two fields so that your formula is easy. Right.
Oh, thank you.
Again, no need to check again whether loan type is education or personal or home loan. Why? Because already rate of interest is updated using formula field based on the loan type. Already you are filtering this rate of interest. Then again why need to enter hard code value? No need to enter hard code value. Directly we can refer this value into the formula. Automatically the rate of interest amount it will show you in your this field, new formula field. Right.
Okay. Do we also need to include the month?
See, that is your required. So if you include month and all that formula, whatever it is required, you can include. Just I'm giving
Okay.
some basic formula. But actual
Okay.
interest formula, what is there, you can find out and you can apply same thing in Salesforce. Hmm?
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank
See,
you.
that is days wise, month wise. That is we have to extendable. What type of formula you are looking for? Right.
Okay.
Hmm. Right. So I think last class I have provided some notes about page layouts. Again, today I'm going to discuss about page layouts. Generally, page layouts are nothing but it is a user interface, right? So user interface means how user is going to interact with the object to enter the data means based on the layout. Without layout, it is not possible to enter the data. See, suppose in your mobile, how to send the message, because go to your message app and you have to enter the message app. So whatever enter the message app, that is something layout, right? Layout, you have to choose the number, enter the message, and send the message based on the sim. So same like here also, how user is going to enter the data, so based on layout only. Without layout, it's not possible to show the fields or columns to the user. So generally page layouts are nothing but user layouts, user screens. Okay, we are call it as user screens or maybe user interface. Okay, both are same. What are the things you can control? What are the components you can control using page layouts? Already last class I have mentioned. One is buttons, and also there is a fields, and also we have related list, and also quick actions, and also if you want mobile and lightning actions, and also we can add for reports also we can add, and report charts. Okay, reports is nothing but report charts we can add. This will discuss later, you can ignore now. And also we can add some visual force components as well, visual force components in classic. If you want lightning also we can use it. So this and all visual force pages, not component, pages. This is for development, you can ignore now. Okay, this is the development, ignore as of now. Later anyway I will show you this concept itself, you can ignore. Visual force pages nowadays no one is using. Already now people are using for lightning, web components. Lightning web components, Lightning Aura components are important, right? So these are the components we can control by using layout. Let's see how to control one by one. First one, I'm going to discuss about fields. Fields. So how to what are the things we can do in fields means we can hide or show the fields. Show the fields in layout. Okay, we can hide or show. If user required, we can show the field, or user not required, you can hide the field. That is first point. And also we can create different sections. We can create different sections for field display, for field display process display. Okay, this is one more. And also we can make it field as field is read only or required field, read only or required fields using layout, using layout. Layout is nothing but a page layout, don't confuse. Okay, here. And also we can move field from one section to another section. Simply I can say that we can change the field position wherever it is required based on the user requirement. And also we can add blank values. We can add blank space between the fields for alignment purpose. Okay, so this one. Now next one is we cannot disable, this is very important, we cannot disable section or field if the field is mandatory at profile level means arg level. So while creating field we have a option, right? Example, hint creating field there is a button called required. If required button is true, then it's not possible to disable that entire section, or maybe the field it's not possible to disable. I'll show you practically. Okay, so these are the points we can control by using page layout. Let's see. Before going to do, what is the navigation is go to object properties, go to object or open object properties, and go to page layout section, and click on edit button. Click on edit button. Okay, this is the standard navigation. Okay, so now otherwise go to here object. There is a force.com quick access menu. Here also we have a edit layout option. Here also we have edit layout option. Here also we have edit layout option. If we go to view object, here also we have a edit layout option. Why Salesforce is providing these many options? See here, why need to go for again object level? By click on here edit layout, it is navigating to the particular page. See here, it is navigating to particular page, but it is overriding current page. So if you want to check between whether the changes are updated or not, again you have to back to the layout and verify the layout. Otherwise maybe it will allow for new screen as well. If you click on new tab, it is open. Okay, but why Salesforce is enabled this option means this and this are same. If object is contain more than one layout, we don't know which type of layout user is opened. We don't know which type of layout user is using for this particular record. So that is the reason, if you open this one, whatever current layout is using which layout, that redirect it to same layout only. If you want to do any modification in current layout, then we can use for edit layout. Okay, if we have, again I'm repeating, if object is having more than one page layout, so we are unable to find out which layout is referring for the current record. Okay, if you want to do the current record layout changes, then we can use this option. Otherwise, so go to custom personal info object property. Here it will display more than list of page loads, whatever page loads we have. So which layout you want, you can edit here. Okay, either you can edit here, it is landing to same page only, or you can go to here edit layout, it is landing to same page only. Okay, see, this is also same page and this is also same page. Don't confuse. Now let's see first. So now I'm going to create first how to create a section. See, these are the components we can control: fields, buttons, quick actions, expanded lookup, related list, report charts. This and all we can control. But what are the main things that we are going to discuss now? So before going to do, there is a two buttons we have. We have save button, quick save. Save means the changes are saved to the database and it is redirecting to object. It is redirecting to our page is moving to object properties page. Okay, if you click on save now, it is the current page is open, current page is closed and it is redirecting to object page. Okay, what is save? What is quick save? Quick save also, it is save the data, save the changes to database, but it is the page is not closed, or the current page is not closed and it is open remains same, but whatever changes you've done, that is saved to the database when click on quick save. Okay, and the preview, as we have different profiles, which profile we want to see the output of the this particular layout, what are the field axis we have, that and all we'll discuss here. Okay, so we can show by using preview as. Before save the layout, if you want to check user level, suppose I am the system administrator or support profile I have. If you click on support profile, how the layout is visible to that particular profile, that and all we can check here. Okay, so this is one more, but this and all you can ignore now, later we'll discuss. This is the cancel button. You can close this page by using cancel button. Layout properties are, if you want to change the layout name, if you go to here, so there is a layout name is there. If you want to change the layout name, you can change the layout name. This is highlight panel interaction log is, that is console app, it is there. Okay, if you enable this one, it will open for console app, that you can check later. Okay, right. Now buttons are clear. Mini page layout and all we'll discuss later. Now come to fields. First we are going to discuss this one by one. Okay, now go to layout again. How to open layout again, I'm going to show. Go to the view object, go to the page layouts. Page layout is one of the section in object properties. Click on edit. Now here, go to the fields. First, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create different sections. First, I'm going to add different section here. Just to drag and drop. Just to drag and drop. Wherever it is required, the section, drag and drop. Give the section name. So employee sorry, PLOY personal info. Okay, employee personal info. And this page is this section is required for detail or edit page. If you select both, it will show both the pages. Example, go to accounts. If you open any one account, see here, is there any sections are displayed here? No, this is the detail page. What is edit page? If you click on edit page, it will open edit page. Edit page, we can see the different sections. But if you click on cancel, in detail page, we don't have any sections. Same option here. If you click on only detail page, the section is visible only detail page. If you open edit mode also it is displayed. Do you want to enable the section both detail and edit page? We can enable this one. And with how many columns it is required? As per Salesforce out of box functionality or Salesforce configuration, there is 2 columns up to enabled for layout. If you want more than 2 columns, it's not possible through standard functionality. You have to go with the development. So then you have to convey to the user, as per out of box functionality, it is possible to display up to 2 columns. If really if really required for the business more than 2 columns, then we can go with the development. Okay, there is no other option. And what is this tab key order? Left to right and top to down means, suppose after creating any new fields, that it will follow this tab key order. Means if you add any new field, automatically the field is added to this section. So first you created field, it is added here and added here, like this it will follow the format. you can ignore default one, you can keep it as it is. Click OK. Now see, the personal info section is created. Now I'm going to create one more section. So what is section is address information. Address information. I'm going to use 2 columns. Click OK. Okay, I'm going to create at one more section, that is additional information. Additional or other information. Other information. Click on, if you want a single column or double column, you can click OK. So this is how we can create multiple sections in the layout. Now, which section, what is the information required to display? Then you can drag and drop here. Employee personal information, personal ID. Like this one field, you can drag and drop which section it is required. Everything is drag and drop functionality. Okay. And also, if you want annual income, then we can put annual income like this. Date of birth, if you want date of birth. Otherwise, if you want to select more than one field, like phone, email, and maybe current location, or maybe current location, you can go with the other field. Control button in your keypad, you can put control button, or you can press control button and select more than one field. Phone number, gender, and languages, maybe first name, last name, and do you want any other PAN card? Okay, remaining fields you can ignore. Just to drag and drop this one like this. Multiple fields also you can drag and. Now we can arrange here. Personal email, first name. Here you can put last name. If you want to, if you want order of the field, the position of the field, you can change wherever it is required. PAN card, and the languages is multi-select, right? Maybe we can add phone number here, so that alignment is coming here. Now click on quick save. Once click on quick save, go to the personal info, just refresh now. See here, the personal info, employee personal info section is created. See now here, employee personal info section is created. If you click on edit now, see the employee personal info section is created, and that alignment also it is updated. What is address information, current location, and also country, state, and address line one. Maybe if you want current time, then you can add current time. Now select here. Select again, drag and drop here. So if you want to select country, state, address line one, and do you want to add current time like this, we can add here current location like this. Click on quick save. Now refresh here. See now address information is uploaded here. Okay. Do you want to add address line one below, or maybe this alignment we want to do? Maybe if you want to add some blank space between current time and address line one here, then we can add blank space as well. Here we have a blank space. We can drag and drop here. One blank space, it is contain one field space. Click on quick save. Now go to here, refresh. See now like this it is show for alignment. If you want to change the current time under country, then quick save now. Now it is go to refresh. See, this is the data where it is display the data. That is how we can move from field position from one section to another section if required. Okay, this one. Otherwise, do you want to move address line one below? Then we can use address line one. This is the best option. Go to here, and here address line one below, and you can remove the space directly. Quick save now. Now go to personal info. Now it is good compared to previous one. Now remaining is additional information. What is additional information? Maybe total experience you can move to. We can move to personal info. Active also you can move to personal info. Remaining all are it is additional information. If you want, you can use current URL and account information. Do you want to create one more section? That is something like system information. If you want the system information, we can use created date and last modified date, and also owner field. Okay. Now click on quick save. So now go to here, refresh now. See now look like how it is. So now compared to previous one, Now the page is looking rich look, right, compared to previous one. So previously it is showing single column, now it is showing two columns. Okay, this is how we can create a different sections, and we can move the field position from one section to another section, and also we can do the blank space, we can add blank space between the fields as well. Okay, do you want to profile photo? Not required. Do you want to remove the field? Yes, we can remove the field. If you go to profile photo, see here we have an option called remove. If you remove now, click on quick save, the field is removed successfully. See now the field is removed. If you want to show the field again, go to here. Here you can see now wherever it is highlighting bold color, the field is not active in the playout now. If you want, you can move like this wherever it is required. Okay, that is, if the field is required, you can drag and drop, or if field is not required, you can remove also that section, particular section. So hope you clear how to create section, how to move the field position from one section to another section, and how to add blank space, how to hide the field, or how to show the field. Any questions, team? Clear? Hmm?
Yes, yes,
Right.
clear.
Right. So you can see now, good. So here, this is the section address information. If you go to address information, we have a remove section option, right? If you go to employee personal info, remove section option is not available here. Remove section option is not available. Email ID here. If you go to here, see remove section option is removed. Why? Because if the field is mandatory field, if the field is mandatory at profile level, means while creating of the field, if you make it mandatory, means the field must be available in layout. It's not possible to remove the field. Okay. See, suppose this is the state and country address line one. Now go to settings here, properties of the particular field. Now we are enabled required. Click OK. Now this field also required. But if you go to section, we have a remove option still. Means if the field is required in page layout level, then we can hide that field, or we can remove that entire section as well. If the field is required at profile level, means the profile level while creating field, if you make it field as required, means that field is not possible to remove. That field is not possible to remove. When the field is removed, when the section is removed, the section is not contain any mandatory field, or maybe the field is not mandatory for profile level, then we can disable that entire section if not required. Okay, hope you clear that point. When we are going to remove, suppose still user want to remove the section, only simple option, we can move the required. Okay, that is another way to remove the section. Don't confuse here. Again, I'm repeating, if the field is required at page layout level, then the section is going to remove, and also the field also going to remove if not required. If the field is required for profile level, means while creating field, whenever you make it required, that field must be enabled in the page layout level. It's not possible to remove the section. Suppose still user want to remove forcibly, then what you have to do, that alternate solution is move the required field from one section to another section, active section, and remove the section whatever it is required. Okay, that is one more option. Hope you clear how to control fields in layout. Okay, these points are is very important. Right. Next one is buttons. Buttons. So buttons also same story. We can hide or show the buttons. Show the buttons if required. And also here, so we can these buttons. These buttons are visible only for classic. Okay, classic, not for lightning, not for lightning. Let's see how to do that. Okay, so go to Salesforce now. Now there is a buttons called edit, delete, clone, save, sharing button. So suppose here how to control the save and new button. These buttons are not possible to control. Only when which buttons are we are going to remove, the detail page buttons are we are going to remove. Okay. Suppose user is not required for clone button. Then how to remove this clone button? Go to here, go to the button section, then we can remove here clone button. If you remove the clone button, quick save, see now the button is removed. Clone button is not available. See the layout, maybe users are not required for specific button, you can remove. Okay, that is one option. So, and also if you want any buttons, we can add the buttons. This is something like how to control the buttons in Salesforce. Here we have standard and custom buttons, but these buttons only for classic, not for lightning. Okay, this one. Now, next one is quick actions. Quick actions. So same story. What is quick actions means this also. These quick actions are available only for classic. Okay, classic, and also we can hide or show the actions. Okay, but where these actions are available means, so these actions are visible in feed object. Okay, feed object. Feed object means that is something like feed layout. Maybe I'm going to use feed layout. Okay, or feed section. Simply I can personal info. See, there is no feed tracking, right? Feed is nothing but a charter feed. If you want to communicate to the other users or if you want to track the details, then you can use for feed tracking. How to enable feed tracking first? Okay, that I'm going to explain. Go to here setup. Just search with feed tracking. So here it is available under charter. We have a feed tracking. Click on feed tracking. Now here which object it is? Personal info. Go to personal info. So there is a personal info. Click on personal info. See here enable feed tracking. So previously we don't have feed here. We don't have feed. Now we can enable feed. And do you want to? So this is also something like track field history. Already we discussed track field history, right? To track the data whenever user is changed. Here also we can track the data. Select the active country, gender, last name, state, maybe something like personal email, first name, DOB, enough. Click on save now. Here also up to only, then you can add related list objects as well. You can display the feed tracking in related list. The related list also it is showing. As of now, not required. Just enable. I will provide navigation. Don't worry. Go to personal info. Refresh. See the feed tracking is enabled now. And also if you want to change, if you change the DOB, click on save now. Automatically the value is changed to here. See the value is tracked here. So if you enable the feed tracking DOB, if any user is changed that value, it will show which user is changed and what value user is changed. And also it is time and date, everything it is showing here. Okay, same like feed tracking. Already we are discussed, right? This is track field history. Same like track field history. Here also the data is trackable. Okay, so these are the actions are nothing but quick actions. Okay, if you go to page layout, if you go to here, see this is the quick action. This is the quick action. If you click on here icon, so the quick actions are showing here. If you go to quick action, see already some actions are available. I'm going to remove all the action. Post action, maybe post I'm going to do. I'm going to enable again. Smart, link action, poll action, question, and I'm going to enable new account. Just a new account, new contact. Before going to save, see here post file, new event, and new contact, everything it is showing here. Now if you go to save now, quick save. Now refresh now. See only post, new account, new contact. Only 3 buttons are enabled here. These are the quick actions. So if you go to here, post, new account, this one. Where these actions are visible, see here. Quick actions in the Salesforce Classic Publisher. Publisher is nothing but a charter functionality. Okay, that charter is nothing but a feed tracking. If you hide the feed, you can hide the feed. If you show the feed, show the feed. Okay, in real time, this is also using more. And how to remove the quick actions and wait to test these quick actions. Right. Any questions? Feed tracking is setup, build, under build, customize, under tracking, under feed tracking, select the object and enable checkbox. Okay, so this is how we can enable the feed tracking. Clear these quick actions? Any questions? Lightning actions. Right. So next one is mobile and lightning actions. So if you go to mobile and lightning actions, same. These actions are visible lightning version and also SF1 mobile app. Okay, SF1 mobile app. Some people are call it as Salesforce one mobile app. Some people are call it as SF1 mobile app. You can check in your Play Store. SF1 mobile app is there. You can download that SF1 mobile app and you can test if required. But credentials, everything is same for as you are using now. Okay, right. Now here also same. We can hide or show the actions based on requirement. Okay, now go to here. So now go to lightning. So here there is a lightning experience. Okay, here now go to lightning experience directly. If you go to lightning experience, if you open the personal info record, see these are the actions we have. Okay, these are the actions we have. I want only edit and delete and the sharing button. Remaining actions we want to remove. How to remove? Here only we can remove. What are the actions we have? New account, new contact. Remove the new contact and also new account. Where is the new account here? Already it is removed. New event. I think it's not new opportunity and change record type. And also there is one more button we have, that is printable view, sharing hierarchy, everything you can remove. Printable view, sharing hierarchy, sharing, and also clone. And if you want submit button, you can remove sharing button, edit button, and delete. If you give the only delete button here, how to remove? So first button is the delete button, edit button, and then delete button, and then sharing button. Okay, right. Remaining, if you want to remaining new case, these buttons and all not required, you can remove. Okay, if not required, you can remove. Later, if you want, you can add it as well. Okay, so that is something like mobile and quick actions. So here it is there. Sorry, I checked this one. This is new account already removed. Okay, if you want to remove new lead, everything you want remove. Okay, this send survey, this and all based on settings, it is enabled. Quick save now. It is quick saved. Now go to refresh now. Go to refresh. See now, edit, delete, sharing button only it is available. Remaining buttons are disabled. Where these buttons are disabled? These buttons are disabled under Salesforce mobile and lightning experience action. Again, I'm repeating, classic we are call it as a buttons, lightning we are call it as a actions. Don't confuse. Okay. Sometimes people are call it as buttons as well, but as per the CRM technology, so we are call it as a Salesforce CRM functionality, we are call it as a buttons and actions. Okay, this one. Hope you clear. Any questions? Straightforward, right? Hmm? Right. Next one is related list. Related list. Okay. So same story here. So related list means the related list contain which information? Tell me. Related list contain child information or parent information? Hmm? Child information, right? Child information. So the related list is nothing but a child data. Okay, related list is nothing but a child data, and we can control. We can control. We can control fields. Child fields to hide or show. Okay, this is next one, and also next one is we can control. We can control related list button. Related list buttons we can control, and also we can hide or show the related list. Okay, entire related list do you want to hide? We can hide as well. Okay, this is. So let's see now how to do this one. So verify the changes. Classic and lightning also will come later. I will show you all the changes whatever I done in like classic. Go to here. See now, I don't want open activities, activity history, notes and attachment, or notes and attachment, you can keep it. Now I want to rearrange the related list. Rearrange the related list. How to rearrange? Now go to related list here. Just click on related list. Directly the page is moved to related list section. Do you want to remove the related list? Here we have an option called remove. Just remove. The related list is removed. And go to activity history, remove. Okay, notes and attachment, keep it as it is, and academic you can move to up. Okay, so now quick save. Now save. So what I did now, so some of the sections are removed and some of the sections are rearranged. Let's see now. Go to refresh. See here, dependent detail, academics, notes and attachment, and personal info. Do you want attendance and contacts also? Do you require? Go to here. So still it is there. Contacts are not required, remove. And attendance also, if you want required under academics, you can add. Just click save. Now go to personal info, refresh. See, generally in real time, history information added to below of the related list. So that history is not verified every time, right? So user is whatever data user is required, that we are going to enable, right? This one. Now two things you know. Now next thing, I want to add fields here. I want to add related list fields as per the requirement. User is asking to display some fields into the parent object, child fields. How to add? Go to here, relate each related list dependent detail. Here we have a dependent detail properties. Click on here properties, and here we can add which type of information it is required. Here account information, why it is coming? Because of dependent parent is account, so that account information is showing. Now if you want only department name, already department name is there, and the department detail type you want, you can add it. And the department employee name you want, employee annual revenue, employee account number, and whatever information it is required, you can add. But up to how many fields you can add? 10 fields only. Okay, the governor limit of the field is 10 fields. And also we can control related list buttons as well. Do you want to remove the new dependent detail? So when it will come for the real time means, sometimes users are asking, always we have to create dependent detail from personal info tab. From personal info tab means we can enable this dependent detail button and we can disable this tab. That is one type of requirement. Some requirements are users are asking, can you create dependent detail always using tab, and we can disable the new dependent detail button in personal info object or personal info tab. How to disable this button, new dependent detail button? Go to here, there is a button called new dependent detail button. Okay, just click on new, remove the new, click OK. Now what I did now, I have removed the new dependent detail button, and also I have added few fields to display into the dependent detail section. Click on quick save. Now go to personal info. See now, dependent detail button is removed, and also I have added some fields here. Okay, so this is how we can customize the related list using layout. Now same story, go to academics, and if you want academics, if you want to add any details here, created by, created date, whatever it is there, last modified by, and last modified date, record id, then we can add. Remaining buttons and all, we can keep it as it is. If you want ascending order, any name or something, then we can add ascending order based on name. Okay, click on quick save. Go to attendance, same story, created by, as of now you can select created date, last modified by, last modified date, owner first name, owner quick save. Now go to personal info, refresh now, see, now the all the related list is customized. Now we are added all the columns, whatever columns it is required under personal info tab. Okay, hope you clear what are the things we can control in related list. Again, I'm repeating, related list, we can hide or show the related list based on the requirement, and also we can rearrange the related list, the position of the related list where it is showing, and also we can remove the related list buttons, and also we can add the more columns using related list buttons. Up to 10 fields we can add. More than 10 fields it is not supported. More than 10 fields we cannot supported here. Okay, that is the governor limit. So if you want, I can mention. Governor limits is 10 fields you can add into related list. Okay, this is something like governor limit. Hope you clear. This is something like page layout in Salesforce. So what are the, now go to switch to lightning experience. Now whatever we did in classic, everything it is applicable for lightning as well. See here, lightning also it is showing different sections, and also here whatever sections I have created, it is showing different sections here. If we click on edit mode also, it is showing personal info and address info and also additional info. See, all the details are showing here. And also if you go to related list, see now first it is showing dependent detail and the button is removed, and whatever columns it is added, it is available. See academics, attendance, notes and attachment, history. Okay, so all the four, 5 sections are enabled, and also here charter also enabled. Here it is charter feed. Okay, if so date of birth is updated, right? See the date of birth is showing here. Okay, this. So if you go to here, so if you want to bookmark here, some advantages are there compared to classic. So that and all you can check. Okay, so this is something like lightning. Whatever we did in classic, this all functionalities, it is by default it is automatically applicable to lightning as well. Okay, right. Any questions, team? Clear page layouts? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Right. Right. So next concept is record type. Before going to discuss about record type, first understand why go for the record type. That is the concept. So before going to discuss about record type, why go for multiple page loads? Why go for multiple page layouts? There is a different scenarios. Okay, not only for one or two scenarios. Maybe based on requirement, we have to try to understand when go for the multiple page layouts as well. Example, simple application I will tell you. So now everyone using Zomato application, right? Yes or no? Anyone is not using Zomato, or anyone is not aware of Zomato? So that I'm not going to take that example. Everyone knows, right? Say yes or no.
Yes, sir. You can take that as an
Yeah.
example.
Okay, right. So what is Zomato application? If you open the Zomato application, so if you select the restaurant, next step is select the restaurant. So what happened if the restaurant is providing both non-veg and non-veg related items? If the restaurant is providing both veg and non-veg related items, there is a two check boxes we have. Default one. What is default? Default it is showing. Default it is showing all the items, veg and non-veg related. And also one more is veg related items. If you select the veg, only veg related items it is showing. If you select the non-veg, only non-veg related items it is showing. Yes or no? This is how app is configured, right? Right, this is how app is showing. If you go to Zomato application, if you open any biryani hotel or something, if that hotel is providing non-veg and veg related items, so they're providing two check boxes for the customer. Some of the people are eating veg items in non-veg hotel as well. Some of the people are eating non-veg and veg, both are eating. So now the customer flexibility, so they provided two check boxes. The default it is open for both, but sometimes if you user required only veg related item, so user can filter by using the checkbox. If you enable the checkbox, only the list of veg items only it is showing in that app. In that showing whatever restaurant it's provide, so that items are displayed into the below. If you are selecting non-veg, only non-veg related items are displayed. Yes or no? Now here observe one thing. Here object is same. Object is nothing but items or products, or we can call whatever it is, items. This object is contained both veg related, non-veg related. All the data it is stored into single object only. Single object only. But how the Zomato application it is displayed based on checkbox or based on customer selection, how the layout is changed to veg to non-veg or non-veg to veg or default layout. So in this situation, we can go with the multiple page layouts. So multiple page layout means whatever layout it is created initially as soon as object is created, that is default layout. This default layout is contain which related information? Both veg and non-veg. Right. Which layout it is required? Only veg layout we want. How to create veg layout? Create a new page layout. Create a new page layout in item object and add only veg related information. Veg related fields or columns. What happened? When user is selecting veg, only it is showing veg related information into the layout. Remaining non-veg relation we can hide, because just now we discussed, right? We can hide the fields or columns, whatever it is required. Okay, so we can hide the non-veg related. Now again we required one more layout, that is something like non-veg layout. In this non-veg layout, what information it is required? Only add only non-veg related information. Okay, so now how many layouts we are creating in this item object? In Zomato, people are created how many layouts in backend? 3 layouts they created. Default, anyway system is going to create a default. They're using default by open all the items, and they created extra 2 layouts. One is veg layout and one is non-veg layout. So within the same object, do you want to display different information to the customer based on the selection process, or based on the user access, or based on the user requirement? Then we can go with the multiple page layouts. Hope you clear when go for the multiple page layouts. Clear?
Yes, sir.
Yes, this is the example for multiple page layouts. Let's see how to create. So I'm going to use Classic. Later I'm going to see Lightning. Now I'm going to click on setup. In that setup, I'm going to create object. Click on new object. That is something like Zomato order. Okay, Zomato order. Then we can use for Zomato orders. Now here Zomato order ID. We have order ID, right? Simply I'm using auto number. I'm using like this 0000 and put serial number is 1. And allow the report, activity, track, field history, whatever it is required. Allow search, launch new tab. attachments required, you can add it. Save now. So now click on tab now. Without tab, it's not possible to create, right? Now select Z. Is there any? Nothing is there. Just click on next. Now default on for all profiles so that everyone can able to access and include all the apps also. No issues. Click on save now. It will create Zomato order application. See here, Zomato order is available. Click on plus symbol, customize the tab. I'm going to use Zomato order in top at least. Save now. So go to Zomato order. As of now, we don't have any fields here, right? So what I can do, instead of using for fields one by one, go to setup, go to schema builder. Schema builder. What is the advantage of schema builder? So here the simple steps, right? No need to use multiple steps again. So select the Zomato order object. So here object is there. Go to element. I'm going to create some fields. Okay. What are the fields I'm going to create? I'm going to create simply test value. Test value is first name. Just I'm going to use first name. Okay. And the length is 80 enough. And required, it is not a required field. Leave it. Save now. And create one more field. One more field that is something like last name 80 and make it required and save. This field is required. If you make it required, the field must be available in layout. Okay, first name and last name. And also we can use email. Email is customer email. Okay, save now. We can use phone number because of customer information is required, right? We can use customer mobile or phone. Okay, select save. Then what else it is customer information required? So I'm using test area customer address information, right? Address information is required. Okay, just save. Only address is just example purpose. I'm going to explain. Now I'm going to create one more field. Just I'm going to use test field only. For so wedge one, I'm going to use wedge one simply understanding purpose. 255. Copy this one. Save. Now create one more test field that is something like wedge 2. Select here 23 or something 255 whatever it is required. Save and create one more test field that is something like wedge 3 or wedge 3. At least create some fields. Save and create one more field that is something like wedge 4. Enough. Okay. 80. Save now. But here I'm not going to provide any pick list values or something. Just you can enable. And also I'm going to create some pick list value. That pick list is order status. Order status. Okay. What is order status? Order submitted, cancelled, approved. Approved means generally they're accepted. Order accepted, something is there, right? Order finally delivered. Save now and create one more field. So that is something like now non-veg same 255. Save now. Create one more field that is non-veg 2. Okay, select 255. Save now. You can observe just okay how to do that. Just go to here non-veg 3. Now 255. Save now. Okay, so now create finally one more field enough that is non-veg 4. Okay, 255. Do you want dessert or something that we can add later? Okay, now anyway it's not required. So enough these fields for the testing purpose. Go to Zomato order. If you click on new, see there is no fields. Why? Because if you add any fields in schema builder, it is not available directly into the page layout. See these many fields I have created now. Now go to edit layout. This is the default layout. If you click on edit layout now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a section. What is first section? First section is customer information. customer information. Just make it save and create one more section that is something like wedge information, wedge info. Okay, click OK. Now non-wedge info. Okay, non-wedge info. Save now. Click OK. Okay, create one more that is something like system information. System information. Okay, save now. Now how to do that? Generally, how to do that now? So here customer information is last name. Okay, remaining fields here it is available. All fields are available. Customer first name. Okay, and also customer email, customer mobile number. Like this you can drag and drop, and customer address. Okay, and also order detail, Zomato order status also we can add under customer information. Now what is that wedge related information? Same story, you can control the button so that we can select multiple values as well. Directly we can add like this, and if you want these two values are moved to here, we can add it. And also non-wedge related we can add like this, either one by one we can add, otherwise we can add at a time multiple fields to select all the fields, right? System information, Zomato order ID, owner ID, created by, and last modified by. Okay, enough. Just click on save now. Save. So this is the Zomato order application. See, now I have created Zomato order application. If you want, you can extendable. You can extendable like money payment. It is a cash and delivery or something. If you want, you can extendable whatever it is required. That is how you have to learn in Salesforce. Okay. Now, so now here, when open the Zomato order, it is showing all the details. But I want to create two more layouts. I want to hide one layout is non-wedge information, one layout is wedge information. How to create more than one page layout? Go to page layout. Here we have an option called new page layout. Click on new page layout, select default layout, and here what is that? Wedge page layout. Okay, wedge layout. Name always we have to give like this, layout we have to add so that other people can understand easily. So in that wedge layout, so here we can remove the non-wedge. Why? Because in wedge layout they required only for wedge related information. Just save now. And also we have one more option, that is something like click on new button. Non-wedge layout. Okay, click on save now. If you save now, this layout, which information is not required, which information is not required, you can remove now. And also this layout open activity is also not required, activity history also not required, notes and attachment also not required. If you want to remove all the related sections, you can remove as well. Whatever you want, you can remove, okay, based on requirement. See now, 3 page layouts we have created. As discussed in theoretically, I have applied practically also how to implement Zomato application here. Okay, hope you clear how to create multiple page layouts. Right. Now the problem is, now anyway I have multiple page layouts. If you go to user, if you click on new page layout, so now it is open default layout. How to provide multiple page layout access to the user? Suppose I want 3 page layout access, default, wedge, non-wedge. But how to provide default or non-wedge or wedge access? See, if you go to page layout assignment here, if you go to page layout assignment, click on edit assignment, just edit assignment. Either we can assign based on profile or maybe on profile also. Based on profile means you can select like this and you can select which layout it is required, or all profiles means select here, entire column it is selected, and you can select non-wedge layout. Here the limitation is at a time you can give any one layout only. Either it is giving wedge layout, at a time more than one layout can you enable by using page layout assignment? No, it's not possible. That is the limitation in page layout level. If you go to now Zomato order application, If you click on new, now it is open only non-veg related. But how to open veg related, or how to open default layout? How user is going to switch from one layout to another layout? In Zomato application, suppose you click on veg. If you are not interested to go for a veg item, then you can easily switch to non-veg. Because of when you click on non-veg, automatically veg is override to open the non-veg. That flexibility we have. How to provide that much flexibility here? Or how to change, or how to switch from one layout to another layout? Is there any possibility? Here we don't have any possibility. But how to enable multiple page layout access to the user, how to overcome this limitation is, that is the concept called record type. Okay, so the record type and all we'll discuss next class. Hope you clear what is page layout, why go for the multiple page layout, and what is the limitation for multiple page layout to give the access to the user. To overcome that limitation, we have to enable the record types so that user is going to access multiple page loads with same profile. Okay, so why go for the record type means this is the reason we'll go for the record type. But what are the things we can control using record type, and how to create record type, how to enable record type to the user to access. This is enough today. Right, any questions team? Clear?
Clear. Yes, sir,
Right.
clear.
Thank you. And also we have one more I forgot to explain. So that is something like mini page layout assign. This is mini page layout, right? So if you go to personal info, so go to layout, something view fields or maybe view object, simple concept. I'm not going to provide notes. Go to edit layout. See, these are the recent items, right? If you go to recent item, one pop-up window it will open. Yes or no? This is the pop-up window. This is something like mini page layout. Okay, if you are open anywhere, so if you click on here, so maybe if you click on child record in parent information, then it will show for the pop-up window. If you go to dependent detail, if you go to PID, see it is showing for pop-up window, right? This is something like mini page layout. Do you want to add more columns into the mini page layout? We have a option called here mini page layout. Okay, just click on mini page layout, then add whatever it is required. Active, country, maybe state or first name, or maybe gender, or if you want more than one field, whatever fields it is required, you can add it. Okay, if you want to add related list also, we can add related list as well. Okay, employment name or something, save. Once it is saved, now go to here. See, now it is enabled for mini page load details. Yes or no? See here, it is enabled. Last name, personal email ID, active. Previously, it is showing only 2 fields. Now it is showing more than 2 fields. It is not refreshed, I think. If you refresh now, it is enabled. See, now it is. How to add more columns in mini page load? If you go to mini page load, you can add it. This concept is missing previously. You can understand. Right, mini console view, you know, right? Console application. Day one we discussed console application as well. The view is different, right? So that console application also you can find. Right. So the next class is on Monday. So weekend no classes. Happy weekend to all. Enjoy the weekend and we'll connect on Monday. But before that, at least practice what we discussed up to now. And same, if we have anyone having any questions or something, then please reach out to me in WhatsApp. So already some people are communicating with me, so that's good for me. Right.